What's up, you navies? Welcome to episode 9, the special Apple edition of the Death Mountain Podcast.
On this episode of Death Mountain Podcast, we're going to be talking about these doohickeys. What they do and what they are.
Hey!
No.
What?
No, this ain't happening. Okay,
What's the max here? What the heck is
Let's
this?
get rid of this.
I already had to deal with one.
Move that out.
Oh.
Okay, we're moving out.
Ain't no Apple in this domain.
Take this thing out of here. There we go. This is how it
Life
should be.
fryer.
This is how it should be.
Oh, yeah.
This is how it should be. This is how it should have been.
Reclaim our home world.
Back to the Windows PC world.
Well,
And we're back, guys.
I don't know what that all was. Apparently, people were trying to take over, and there's too many apples on this table. Anyways,
yeah, way too much.
We have removed all that, and we are back, or at least I'm back, and he is, I guess.
I've been here the whole time.
Well, I mean, they almost kicked you out.
I know, they tried to take my spot.
But anyways, this is episode 9, not the Apple edition of the Death Mountain Podcast.
This is the anti-Apple edition of the Death Mountain Podcast. It's actually really not, because we're not talking about Apple at all.
No, but there's no MacBooks now.
This is a plus.
Yep.
But all right, so yeah, like we said, episode 9. Let's get on with this.
All right, so starting this off, we have Destiny 2. So we've talked a lot about Destiny 2 in the past. Basically how they announced it, and then they had like a lot of more story elements, it seemed like, which we've seen more of as well. And that they were going to show gameplay this last week. And they did show gameplay this week.
Super awesome too.
Yeah, it looked very good. It looked a lot like the first Destiny, but again, improved in many ways.
First Destiny, like, post all the patches to make the game actually not suck.
Well, the gameplay of Destiny honestly was good.
That's true. The whole beginning, when that first game first launched, though, not rough.
Yeah.
So I'm super glad that I'm just stoked we actually got some gameplay now. We actually see what's going on. We got new subclasses. So we're gonna get some new abilities, all that kind of stuff. So it's not just gonna be those initial.
Yeah, because they have the 3: the Titan, the Warlock, and the Hunter. But the subclass is like, you know how the first Destiny you had a bunch of different like super abilities.
Now we got things like Dawn Blade, Solar Warlock. It's so cool. Sentinel, Void Titan,
Arc Hunter, all the
it's gonna be awesome.
fancy stuff. New classes, so at least it's a little bit different than before. And also they have. The Crucible got changed to 4v4 across all modes, so it's going to be a little more competitive in that kind of style. To compare, like a game like Call of Duty has 6 versus 6, I believe that was what Destiny was before.
Yep, exactly. They're still going to keep all the raids, all that kind of stuff, so they're still going to be doing all the different raids. We've seen a lot of that going on.
Yeah, and again, we've seen more story stuff. There isn't much known about the story at this time, except for the fact that it seems like there's going to be more based on what we've seen. There's some guy that I've seen in the gameplay that is just hilarious. I don't remember what his name is. I don't know if he has a name. But
yeah,
they have more personalities. They have more. Again,
it's good.
Yeah, there's actually a story in the game, not the Grimoire cards or whatever you call them. In the game.
And it sounds like there's actually going to be an official clan support in this game. So, like, because the whole game was, like, very clan-based before. Groups of friends or whatever would get online, start doing raids together, stuff like that. So now they're actually going to be adding clan support to this game.
Okay.
Which are dedicated groups that are going to be able to play the game together. They're going to compete, custom banners, names, stuff like that.
That's good.
So that's just another cool way of just building that community up. That's on all consoles.
Especially
Xbox, PS4, PC.
Especially because what I've seen in Destiny and what I've done is like a lot of the people that play Destiny together, they don't like just play with random people. I mean, there are those people, but a lot of the people play consistently with the same group of people on the same fire team. So to have the clan,
like that sort of thing.
They have that clan system there to really like represent your group of people or more people, especially if you're like a big internet, like you're just well known. Like if we were to be big, we'd have a Death Mountain clan. Maybe we still will, but
that'd be awesome.
But we'd have a lot of people on it.
So we'd probably have to start paying our cast, or not our cast, but like all the people that help us.
Yeah,
we don't.
That's too far out.
Yeah, we don't make any money here.
Nope.
This is all free, pro bono. So the other cool thing, they're not actually. The original Destiny didn't have matchmaking. It was just you jump in, you're good to go. So now with Destiny 2, they're going to be doing guided games, as they call it, based on your clans. There wasn't a ton of information as to how they're looking to do that, but they were a little bit worried with the first Destiny about getting that whole toxic community thing going with online. So it's kind of cool to see what they're going to do with this. I don't exactly know what they're going to be going, what route they're going to take with it, but also it's going to allow solo players to join clans to come together to do raids. So like what you were saying about single players, so that way they're not just completely screwed when they play against a whole squadron of people that are actually quite good and talented as a group. So yeah, and we're looking to get a beta later this summer.
Yeah,
so
just like Destiny 1.
And they hope to release September 8th for all of the consoles and the PC. However, there is some rumors, speculation that the PC one might not come out on official release date of September 8th, 2017.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes out on that. But
speaking of that PC version, though,
bingo. Here's the fun fact.
We got quite a bit of info. I wasn't actually expecting this since they called it the gameplay reveal. I wasn't really expecting anything about the PC version.
Actually, news, yes.
Especially since the PS4 one is like the sponsored one, like it gets stuff first, all that stuff.
We're going back to 1996 news here, when BattleNet came out.
BattleNet started. Basically, BattleNet
in 1996
has been one of the original online services to carry like a social experience in gaming, and it's one of the biggest today. With like the most, honestly, I believe it's one of the most robust there is.
It launched alongside Diablo, and we've already had Diablo 3 up for how long now? Super cool.
But that service, which has been molded around every single game that Blizzard has really released and is continued to now, is
everything from StarCraft and all that kind of stuff.
It's welcoming Destiny 2 into the fold.
Yeah, so that's going to be super awesome. Most games nowadays, if we see like Battlefield, stuff like that, we get a lot of just split networks. We have some games that come out on one thing like Steam, some on EA, just splits that community. Some games only on EA's Origin, which some people don't like, some people love. Same with Steam, some people don't like it, most people love it.
Most people love Steam.
But there's just like, there's no community issues here. Like, we're going to get this game specifically for BattleNet, which for the majority, people love BattleNet. It works great. You can download the game, you can play it while it's optimizing.
It's a spectacular thing.
Very good network.
The very good reason that they decided to go with BattleNet that I'm really happy about. Not only because I'm a huge Blizzard fan, I already have a lot of Blizzard games on the app.
See his sweet sword.
I already had. I came in here with a StarCraft sword, my left for ire. But anyways, they, again, like I was saying, Blizzard has been able to like mold every single game perfectly into the BattleNet environment. And they've had like the most social features out there. But again, it's literally just so integrated into their games. And with inviting Destiny 2 into this, which is from Activision and Blizzard are technically the same company under Activision Blizzard, so it's made a little more sense there. They're able to, because if they were to release it on like Steam or something, they have like the basic Steam multiplayer components and like social features. But to have it on BattleNet, it will really make this experience like just so seamless and perfect, and it will integrate with the other Blizzard games as well. So
I'm really hoping what this means big time is that people that played on the console before, because this wasn't a PC game originally,
Destiny 1 was not available on PC.
Diablo. Destiny 1 was not a PC game at all whatsoever. So everyone that now has the console games is going to be like, well, I already have all my stuff on the PS4. Do I really want to get it for the PC that I also would rather play it on, but all my stuff's on PS4? So I'm really hoping that what they are doing with this PC integration big time is that transfer stuff from console to PC, sort of like they did with like Smite and stuff like that, where it would connect. You might not be able to carry all your stats and stuff over, but at least some items, stuff like that. So I'm hoping that they'll do that, because that'll open up that community for the people that love Destiny, but also are big PC enthusiasts, PC gamers. Grow that network a little bit. So I'm super excited about that.
Yeah,
but
so that's so interesting though. It's the first game that is not an actual Blizzard game on BattleNet, and honestly, I couldn't see it being a better fit for any other non-Blizzard game, to be honest. Blizzard games have always been an extremely social experience, and I couldn't think of another more social experience than Destiny.
Yeah, so I'm very excited, and I think that this is the way that they're gonna be able to link console and PC closer together. They've already sort of seen that with games like Rocket League, stuff like that. I think this is just one step closer into that, like that community between the two.
Because Battle.net already kind of exists on console in Diablo 3.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about that. Other thing, speaking of PCs and PC builds and whatnot, we've got some new information regarding the Intel Core i9.
Yep.
And the AMD Threadripper.
Yep. So I got my AMD jacket again. Yeah, it says Ryzen on the back, trust me. And you might have seen it in the opener.
Seen it here, folks.
But yeah, so there's been a lot of news that has gone down, especially in the PC space and high-end processors. So basically, starting with Intel here, the i9 processors are basically what the Skylake X of i7 is. Basically, it's a new architecture. What Intel's always done in the past is they've released i3, i5, i7, Pentium Celeron as their mainstream processors. But now, well, actually, they had the Enthusiast class too, which is a different motherboard type. It has like more PCI Express lanes. It just has, it's a lot more versatile of a platform. And they always had the E or Enthusiast processors on the E platform. So like Skylake X is going to be one of those platforms. Broadwell E, Haswell E. It's just been a separate thing. But now Intel's branding those processors as the i9.
Which is super cool, because it's just going to make it a little bit easier.
It's going to be a lot easier, because
i3, i5, i7, i9.
i9 is Enthusiast class.
Why don't I 8? 8's my favorite number. Why can't we do
Gotta
that?
have the odd numbers.
I know, it sucks.
But yeah, this is Enthusiast class processors. But yeah, to clear that up, it's the successor to the i7 Enthusiast class processors from last generation. And it's going to have their main processor, which is probably going to be called the Extreme Edition, as usual. Will have 12 cores and 24 threads. Yeah, it's 12 cores and 24 threads. Probably going to be called the 7920X based on leaks. We don't know about like clock speeds or anything yet.
Anything like that. Yeah, so
it has a
super cool. 1224 Skylake X.
Yeah,
it's
going to be
awesome.
A pretty good processor from Intel. I hope they start being competitive, especially because they're not the only ones in the very, very top enthusiasts anymore. Because AMD not only released Ryzen to combat what they had for 99% of their processors, but now it looks like they're actually going to beat it.
Yeah.
So we got the Ryzen Threadripper series, which is actually going to be the official name of it. It's not going to be called Ryzen 9, apparently, as AMD's been trying to say on social media.
Threadripper.
Ryzen Threadripper
Awesome.
series. So that's going to be known as their Enthusiast class. New motherboards. It's going to have a different platform. Still going to be the Zen architecture, just like Ryzen.
16 cores, 32 threads.
16 cores and 32 threads. You heard that right.
With a base clock of 3.5 gigahertz.
My laptop has a 4-core 8-thread chip.
Absolutely nuts. I'm super excited.
That's a lot of cores, a lot of threads, and hopefully, if we see AMD stick with the same pricing structure, since their top tier 8-core 16-thread is $500, and I know this is an enthusiast based platform, so it's going to have all the different versatility, like the different PCI Express lanes and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's going to be hopefully, I'm hoping around $1,200.
Man, I'm super excited.
But fun fact: the current Intel 10-core processor in the Enthusiast lineup is $1,600.
That's also true. Which just furthers that whole AMD is they're here to compete, but they're here to compete at a cost that's going to be a little bit more affordable. But with the specs that are exactly not identical, but
it looks like
in that same range of competition. It's awesome.
The clock speeds look a little lower here, and usually with the Enthusiast, the Broadwell E was their last Enthusiast class, and the Ryzen. The Zen architecture, as I should say, is pretty much neck and neck with that for instructions per clock.
And we've been controlled by Intel.
Oh yeah, Intel's pretty much
however long. So like the blue team has had this for a long time now.
I mean, I'm a big red team fan here, and
I know a ton of people.
I've had to buy Intel products. It's just they haven't delivered for a while.
So I'm we're all excited here to see what the red team is bringing. I like that they actually fired back, and they fired back with a vengeance, and I think they're here to actually stay long term.
That's what they want to do. They said that's pretty much their
This has to have been in the works for a while now. They just have been sitting on all this
the FX processors.
Yeah, they let us run astray with our damn FX processors for a decade, and now they're bam, everything.
But
super cool.
But yeah, I'm very glad about that. But not only do I want to see AMD do very well in this segment and even beat Intel. That'd be awesome to see their 16-core 32-thread part beat Intel.
And at this point, though, it is still...
It's still rumors. It's
rumors, unconfirmed. It's unconfirmed. But you can probably take it with a slightly larger grain of salt.
Most of the rumors that have been leaked like this are usually pretty much exact, except for the clock speeds are a little bit off.
A little. Or the switch a little bit.
The TDP wattage is a little bit off, maybe. But we're probably going to be seeing these processors. But I really hope that not only is AMD going to do so well, but hopefully Intel gets competitive, because
and potentially even if they just keep their same products, if they
lower their prices,
the price drop, then it would be super cool. Can you imagine if the Surface line would have dropped their prices but kept the same high quality of Mac? What would Apple have had to whatever grammar? Or is that even grammar? Anyways, what would Apple have had to do to compete with Microsoft had they dropped all their specs and had kept the specs and dropped the price? I think that's what these guys are starting to do, and we're going to start seeing.
That's a little bit different in the fact that people buy Apple products for different reasons.
Well, that's also true. But if they're building up a network, and people are liking it, but instead of cost, it's more affordable.
That's true.
We're going to get processors and graphics cards down the road. They're going to be competitive with NVIDIA and Intel, and it's awesome.
Yeah, I'm very happy.
So, definitely all happy about what Team Red's doing.
And Vega, we don't have news about Vega. Well,
nope,
Vega Frontier Edition was announced. I'm not going to go much into that because it's mainly for the people that just only rendered stuff and data centers, all that fancy stuff. It's not meant for the consumer market. So Vega RX, the gaming one, will be coming very soon. The AMD guys said that.
We'll let you know when
we'll let you know. We don't have gaming Vega news yet. We're sorry.
But we'll get that. Once we get it, it'll be instantly on this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Which is coming to you every Sunday at noon. I'm telling you guys, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your pets.
Tell your toaster.
Yeah, your toaster, your fish, your laptop, preferably not your Apple laptop, your Xbox, for crying out loud. Just tell something.
Oh, yeah. Xbox is the preferred platform of DNP. You're special to us if you watch on your Xbox. This
was an accident.
That's fake news. Xbox is the preferred platform.
Fake news
of DMP.
But definitely share, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone, get us out there.
Oh yeah,
we're pushing to 100 likes. We're on our way. We're getting
100
there.
Subscribers.
100 likes.
100 likes would be nice too.
100 subscribers.
Yeah.
Let's get to 100 subscribers. That way, instead of dropping all those links and all that kind of stuff to you guys, you could just get a nice domain. You can type it in, go straight to our YouTube channel.
Yep.
And it's just all up the hill from there, boys. So, and girls and gals and
mainly. Guys.
Anyways, all you navies.
Oh no.
As Tyler likes to say. So we're good to go.
Subscribe, click the notification bell if you haven't already. I tell you every week, if you haven't already, it's probably a lost cause by now.
This is exactly why Trevor always beats you guys to liking. And not liking, but I mean that too. But
being the first to comment. Because I'm in the notification squad.
Come on, guys, let's beat him this week. I'm always last. I'm the one that posts the video, so I don't know why I'm last. I don't even comment. But beat Trevor this week. Number one goal, beat Trevor. There might be a prize for you next week. Maybe just a shout out. I don't really know. Probably not a prize because we're all broke here. We can't even afford to pay our crew.
We can't even afford a shout out.
Exactly. And we're still not sponsored by WinCal.
Dang it.
So we'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this week of the podcast. And we will catch you guys next week. So you stay classy, Spokane.
Stay classy.